Well, hello friends, we are in LAX, departing from Munich, final destination, Budapest. There's my ride. Germany.
H4.
Well, that is Germany down there. All right, Lionhearts. Well, we made it to Munich. We're about to hop on our connection flight. We have like 30 minutes. And then it's Auf Wiedersehen to Budapest. Well, I'm keeping my watch set to United States time so that I can try and keep the uploads kind of normal and so I can keep in touch with my lady friend on a normal schedule. But my plane starts boarding in about 4 minutes, so I actually made it through customs just in time. And there we go. So I don't think I told you guys that I ordered some spy glasses right before I came. Not really to spy, but just for like walking tours and stuff. I wanted to try them out, and they're actually kind of like Jacob the Carpetbagger model. As I was walking through the airport, I noticed they have a little Hard Rock Cafe thing here. And this says this was actually an outfit worn by Michael Jackson in 1976 CBS photo shoot. This pinkish purple one. I wonder what that stain is right there. It's kind of weird. It's like makeup or something. It says it was for the Jacksons TV show. Oh, there, it says the paint stains on the jumpsuit appear to be added for the photo shoot. And then that's one of Cher's outfits. All right, cool. I got my bag. I got my, I bought a ticket for the shuttle to my hostel, and I converted my money into Hungarian forints. So we're ready to rock. Let's go find a ride to the hostel and get to Budapest. Well, we're definitely not in Kansas anymore. A lot of history here. The Magyars, the Ottoman Turks, the Russians, the Germans. Well, we're in here, and this is kind of cool. Every bed comes with a phone, so you don't have to worry about any roaming charges. In fact, it even says right here, "Take me out, I'm your free travel buddy." All right, it's about 5:15, and even though the sun's starting to go down, I want to get a little bit in. This doesn't need to just be a travel day vlog. So we're gonna hit one of the thermal baths, and I don't know what else. So this was the list of all the stuff that I wanted to do today. And if you see the ends beside it, it's because I talked to the guy at the hostel, and he told me those are good things to do at night, like going to the Citadella. He said it's the best view if you go at nighttime. And then, so I think I'm gonna go hit the Gellert Hill Cave while it's still light out, and work my way from there. And this is where I'm staying, the Marco Polo Hostel. and look at everything they have for sale in here. I mean, this is like, look at that. Lenin, all this old communist stuff. You know what's weird about Hungary? And I'll show you when we go looking at the Memento Park and what they call the communist all-star statues, is that even though, you know, once the Germans and the Russians were out of here, Hungary kind of kept a lot of that stuff around, almost as a remembrance to not let it ever happen again, and they've mocked it. They've mocked all the statues and everything. So now I'm actually heading towards a place called the Madach Theater, and then I'm gonna head over and try and see the cave church before the sun goes down. The guys at the hostel told me I have about an hour before the sun starts really going down and getting dark around here. Look at this old phone booth. Man, it's closed now, but check out this statue and fountain right here as I'm making my way over to the theater. Pretty interesting. And then I noticed this right off to the side. Escape room. Even though we're right on the banks of the Danube River, I actually did not bring a jacket. I brought a long sleeve shirt, I brought a compression shirt, because my jacket was just too big, and I figured, you know what? Everything here is so cheap. I'll just go to a thrift store or an H&M, and if I need a jacket that bad, I'll just buy one. I did bring a poncho though, in case it rains. Budapest Magic Shop. I'll have to go have a cheesecake here someday while I'm here. In today's case, I was actually somewhat intelligent when I planned out my day because I knew I was gonna get here late. So I put a lot of things on my list that were places I could go in the evening, places that were heavily lit up, or restaurants or whatnot, so it should be a good day. Well, we made it. The Madach Theater, also known as the Magyar Theater Company. This is actually not the original building. They've actually had, I think this is the third home. They moved here in the 60s, but this was the very first traditional Hungarian language theater in all of Budapest. It's been around since 1837, and like I said, they've moved a couple of times, but this is the most historic theater company in the whole city. And you can probably tell just by looking in the glass how nice it is. Maybe I can get in there, I don't know. Oh, we're going in. Oh wow, this is amazing. I wanted to come up here and look at their wall of fame. Here are all the actors that currently are performing here. And I looked outside, they have quite a few different shows coming through. Look like Les Miserables, Ben-Hur, all kinds of stuff. Alright, I was able to look in the theater, but they wouldn't let me film in there or walk in, so I just got a glance, and with this lens you wouldn't have been able to see it, so let's go. Yeah, you can see here Mamma Mia, which is reminiscent of my last trip, the whole ABBA museum tie-in. Alright, so my best guesstimation is I have like a 20 or 25 minute walk to get to the cave church, because it's actually on the Buda side. Budapest used to be two separate countries divided by the Danube, so one side is the Buda side, one side is the Pest side, or Pest. So we're gonna go hit the what's called the Geller Caves, which is where the cave church is, and then probably hit the Geller Baths right after that. That's like a thermal bath, and supposedly the oldest thermal bath in Budapest, dating back to when the Romans ran Budapest. And I believe this bath actually dates back to the 16th century, I believe. Now, one of the things that is pretty fascinating about the Budapest experience is that this whole city is basically a thin layer of crust on top of thermal baths. So there's all kinds of thermal bath holes. I think there's like 12 or 13 in Budapest alone. And you know how I told you they love to poke fun at their history? A lot of the ruin bars around here are actually communist red Soviet themed bars. I'll check that out. Haunted house experience. Maybe we'll hit that. Now actually, if you see that one at the very top that says Citadella, we're going there tonight. I was told if you climb the hill, it's a beautiful view at night, so hopefully my lens will pick it up. Look at the amazing architecture. It's all over. I mean, you can see right here. Just look at it all right there. Look at that incredible building. There's like a billion barber shops around here. Maybe I will get my hair cut while I'm here, just for the heck of it. Here's their rock metal store, Headbanger. Yep, a cat with wings. Well, we're losing daylight, but I don't think we're all that far. I think I'm maybe 5 minutes away. And I was smart enough to bring my light to attach to the top of my camera if I need it. For those curious about the cost of this trip, my hostel is $7 a day, and my flight was $4.50. So for my flight and my room, $500, almost to the dollar. Not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys something here. For a bowl of goulash, it's 299 forints. So I'll put that in here into my little converter, watch. 299 forints comes up to $1.14. So that's how much the goulash is here. So here's a little trick I've already noticed. If you want to save money on food, do not eat near the Danube. If you're anywhere near like the touristy Buda or Pest side of things, then it's gonna be more expensive. But if you're a few blocks inward, everything gets much, much cheaper. Whoa! This is exactly the stuff that I came to see right here. And we're just about to cross one of the bridges. Not the most well-known bridge, not the chain bridge, I don't believe. We'll see that another day. Look at all that, man. Wow. Isn't that a beauty? Look at all those statues. I love that stuff. Now, as I understand it, when we get to the chain bridge, we'll know it because it's bookended with lions on each side. But I can already see from here, the Gellert Baths are straight over here, and then the caves we want to hit are right over here. Yeah, I will not be climbing on this thing. I'm too afraid of heights for that. And like these people even further up, that's craziness to me. Well, there's the Gellert Bath, the Gellert thermal bath we're gonna hit. And the cave church is either that entrance up here or the one over here. I'm gonna go find out. Okay, so based off this sign, it looks like it's up there. And a lot of the things, the Buda Castle we're gonna hit another day, the Ruta Spa we're gonna hit another day, but let's go see the cave church. I read online they really love chess here, and if you look up here, there's a chessboard. A major, massive one. And right across from the cave church is the Hotel Gellert. Very nice. Let's go on in. Wow, look at this place. It's 2 floors. And they do charge you to come in, but in American dollars, it was $2.44, and you get a free audio guide. Wow, how cool is that? And they actually do still have services here. They had a listing outside when the services are. Wow. This is the section behind where we were just at. Now this church was actually modeled after the cave church of the Lords. So when we came in and I showed you the statue right above the entrance, that's there because that's what's in the cave church of Lords. I'll show you again as we go upstairs, which is where we're going now. This one. Now let's go upstairs. And they have a little movie up here. And here's your view from the top of the church. Now I think I want to go to the Gellert bath and hang out in the thermal spa. And that you're going to have to watch another video for, because I'm going to upload that on its own. And we will continue this vlog when I'm done there, and we'll go to the top of this hill where I'm standing right now. We'll hike up there. That's the Citadella. See you in a few, guys. So when I get done with the thermal bath, we're gonna head up there where that cross is. There's a couple of things up there. All right, well, I'm out of the rudest bath. It was an awesome experience. Go watch that video. I couldn't film a whole lot because it was a private place and I didn't want to make people feel uncomfortable, but we're gonna go up and hit the Citadella now. If you see that green statue up there, I think that's where we're trying to end up. Now, even though I plan on doing a little bit more tonight, this is the last thing we're gonna do together because the vlog's getting pretty long, and maybe I'll film the other stuff during the day. I just want to go have some personal time. That waterfall. Now to me it looks like maybe it loops around. So I'm going to try this way. Okay, well we made it to the top of that staircase. Now I guess we're taking this. Cool. Creepy. And more. Now we actually made it up here to the statues. However, this is not the Citadella. It's a little further up, but I knew this was gonna lead us here. How cool that is. Kind of see that guy's face right there looking up at him. Let's keep going. Well, we're getting close. There it is. I made it to the top. And as you can see, I'm not the only one that came up here tonight. Majestic. And as you can see, I'm not the only one that came up here tonight. Majestic. Now let's get a view of the city from up here. This is gonna blow your mind. Like a postcard. See that Ferris wheel? I very well may have to come back up here during the day, see what goes on up here during the day, but the guy at the hostel was totally right. It was a great view at night, the way they have it all lit up and everything. I'm glad I came. Heck of a walk though. All of it straight uphill. Well, that's it, gang. The end of day one or day half. Hope you guys enjoyed the first day of Budapest. I'll see y'all tomorrow for a full day of activities. Have a good night. Your old pal Jordan the Lion at Budapest, Hungary. Good night.